gets out into the community with Suburban Newspaper sports editor Mark Lidbetter and the Amateur Sports Report.
Just ahead of Habs Breakfast and Dave Pagnotta, our hockey insider, joining us. We talk amateur sports. Sports at thesuburban.com is the email address for our next guest, Mark Lidbetter. Hey, Mark, how you doing?
Excellent. Happy Canada Day weekend.
Happy Canada Day weekend to you as well. We have a soccer game here on TSN 690. It's 6 o'clock today, so it's Impact versus Atlanta. Let's talk some soccer off the top.
Yeah, and just to give people a heads up, because this event is next weekend, when a two-day wellness festival and soccer tournament benefiting the Goal Initiatives Foundation will take place Saturday and Sunday at McGill's Percival Molson Stadium. Now, both days we're going to see local businesses, industry members, football enthusiasts, as well as a squad comprised of Montreal celebrities and media compete in the soccer tournament event. And registration is open to the public 18 and up. Teams can sign on for $550 with a charity receipt provided, and individuals can join a community team for $55 a person if they want to participate. And you got star athletes like goalkeeper Evan Bush from the Impact and other Montreal pro soccer players. Somebody you were talking about earlier, John Bowman of the Alouettes, always out in the community. He's going to be on site to cheer on the competing teams. And the funds raised from the tournament are going to go towards the Montreal Community Cares Foundation and Share the Warmth Foundation, while the Goal Wellness funds will benefit Dans la Rue. Now, both days will feature soccer, the Women's World Cup on the big screen, drinks, food, speaker panel, celebs, just a whole lot of fun. And to find out more, to sign up, or even to donate, go to goalinitiatives.org.
Okay, very, very good benefit there. Meanwhile, we keep it going here with some NDG news in soccer.
NDG's Magali Gagné recently won Best Team Athlete in Quebec at the Sport Quebec Gala. The 15-year-old striker knows how to score goals and currently plays U17 AAA soccer with the Lakeshore FC club. She possesses a solid blend of speed, technique, and soccer smarts. Magali played for the NDG Soccer Association for 4 years, with a futsal club also, Sporting Montreal. She's made the Quebec team and was invited to the CNHP, which is an academy for young girls and boys that are being looked at by the national program. And she also recently participated at a national U17 camp. Now, Gagné has been playing soccer for a number of years and can recall being competitive early on. She immediately fell in love with the game of soccer because of its creativity and artistry. And in the short term, she hopes to play at the U17 Women's World Cup and wants to one day become a professional player and be part of the senior national team. Maybe get us a little bit deeper in the next Women's World Cup.
Oh, that would be nice. Yeah, very, very cool story there. All right, over to the NHL.
Yeah, Laval native Samuel Bolduc was a second-round selection, 57th overall at the 2019 NHL draft last week, and the brawny blue liner for the Blainville-Boisbriand Armada was selected by the New York Islanders. Bolduc enjoyed a solid second season in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League, and his stock rose with the Central Scouting Bureau. Midterm rankings had the 6'1", 209-pound rearguard pegged at 87th among North American skaters, but continually improved play and a strong showing at the prospect game saw Bolduc rise to number 42 slot in the North American pool. And what the Islanders are getting is a savvy player who can make his presence felt in three zones. Along the boards and in front of the goalie, Bolduc usually comes away with the puck and makes a quality pass to send the play out. Opponents can also pay a price in front of the net as he uses his size and strength to keep opposing forwards off balance. On the attack, Bolduc can make himself open for his forwards and knows when to pinch in from the blue line. He also has the capability to unleash a laser of a shot from the point. The 18-year-old Bolduc had 9 goals and 28 helpers in 65 games with the Armada last season. But what is very impressive is, given his physical style of play, he was only pegged for 27 minutes in penalties. So, very talented player, one to watch for sure.
All right, and finally, let's dive into the pool.
There we go, and the Haba Waba has become an internationally recognized water polo event with tournaments in Italy, Canada, Greece, and Spain, featuring athletes from 6 to 14 years in water polo. The teams can be all boys or all girls or co-ed, and it's back in Montreal where the first North American event took place in 2015 at Parc Jean Drapeau. Now, the 4th edition got underway Wednesday and will run until tomorrow at the pools in Parc Jean Drapeau. Now, the name Haba Waba is an acronym. It is derived from the union of the first two syllables of the phrase Happy Baby Water Ball to represent the joy of a child while playing with a ball in the water.
Huh.
Now, the event was conceived and organized by Water Polo Development in Europe and was first held in 2008. Now, it's development programs like this that future Olympians would come from. So this is a real good grassroots program and some talented youngsters just out in the pools over at Jean Drapeau.
Well, that sounds like a fun event. It's a fun word to say. So,
yeah.
You know.
It catches your eye, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Hey, Mark, thank you so much. sports@thesuburban.com is Mark's email for this weekly segment if you have a note, or for the weekly newspaper. Where are you going to be this weekend?
Well, it's a quiet weekend on the soccer pitches, but there is baseball and there is AAA soccer. So we've got this afternoon, Montoy from Laval is taking on Pierrefonds and U21 girls AAA soccer. And tomorrow there's a couple of soccer games and some baseball running on. So I'll be
at
here
Mark,
and there.
just off the cuff, naming like a bunch of more events. If you see Mark out at one of your events, he's got the glasses and he's a silver-haired fox. So you can go ahead and say hello to Mark. He loves that.
Very good, gentlemen.
I got him flustered. I love it. Thank you very much, Mark.
I don't need compliments. If coaches suck up to me when I'm reffing, then I say, okay, you're still getting the penalties.
That's right. It is a weekend game plan here on TSN 690 on Canada Day weekend.